Tom Seaver made a good point. A-Rod would not have crossed that mound if Bob Gibson was on it. Now, you know that's accurate, Reggie. That's a good point.
I disagree with that because I've never heard that you're not allowed on the mound. I've never heard that. You know, I played right field. I was a Hall of Famer. I had one of the top 10 vote guys there. I was sixth all time in home.
Oh, you're a great player. I understand. And you never heard about this. Never.
Stop for a second. Did I say you can't go play right field? Do I say you can't sit in my dugout seat? Do I say you can't get in the batter's box? Did Johnny Bench, Roy Campanella, Yogi Berra, arguably the greatest catchers of all time, you can't get in the batter's box? I got to get to home plate. I got to walk across the mound to get to third base. It's the shortest way. What do? Walk around as a detour?
You had to touch. But
where are you going with this?
Do you have to touch? Do you have to touch? Do you have to?
Does Mariano make these kind of comments?
Yeah, but Tom Seaver's.
I never heard Gibson say that. I never heard Koufax say that.
Yeah, but Tom Seaver.
I never heard Brooks Robinson say you can't play third base because I played it. The greatest player that ever played third base is Mike Schmidt. I never heard any comment like that.
Yeah, but you
can't get in a batter's box. Does Babe Ruth say no one can get in the batter's box now because I hit 714 homers? Where are you going with that?
Yeah, but Reggie, Tom Seaver and Jim Cott. I read you the quotes from Cott if you want. I mean, Cott, who a respected pitcher, and Seaver, one of the greats, both said it was wrong. Why? I mean,
I never heard of it. I never heard. Look, here you go. You don't hear me get upset or get mad. I never heard of it. I never heard of it. So now all of a sudden Al does that, and everybody's on his butt. That's wrong. That's dead wrong.
Yeah, but he does. But A-Rod does do a lot of these silly things, doesn't he, Reggie? Will you at least grant me that?
I disagree with that. He doesn't do silly things last year when he was playing in the postseason. Well, that's not silly. Nobody said anything about him then.
Yeah, but how about what the ha-ha? How about what the...
Now he walks across the mound
right.
because it's in his way of where he's going.
Right.
And you got a guy that just got to the big leagues. He hasn't had a cup of coffee yet. I don't know his name. And he's going to tell what Alex Rodriguez should be doing? Where are you going with this stuff?